After listening to her melt faces and wail and Dutch windmill the hell out of everything for the last 25 years, you ask yourself, what would it be like to have a nice, quiet, relaxing evening with Miss Floor Jansen? Yeah, I've asked myself that too. Let's find out.
It's time for reaction. Welcome in. Old School Nerd.
There's been very few positives about the COVID-19 outbreak and pandemic around the world last year and the beginning of this year. But one of the highlights of it has been the hiatus of Floor Jansen from Nightwish. And I know me saying that sounds really weird, but it allowed her to really launch her private personal channel where she was able to just do other things besides Nightwish, some of which were more intimate, more away from metal, you know? So this is actually, someone shared this with me. This was back in January of last year, right before the lockdowns globally for the pandemic. This is Miss Floor Jansen, yes, wearing a vinyl dress. Not unheard of. If you're the metal queen, you're gonna go out there dressed like this, rocking her tats. Looks like she could play metal music or step into the octagon and beat the crap out of Joe Rogan. Either way you look at it, it's badass. But this is not what's about to go on. Have you noticed? That's not Nightwish behind her. Oh, no, no, no. This is a quiet evening, an intimate little concert in the Netherlands with Miss Floor Jansen. And we get to see a little bit of her that if you've ever seen her regular channel that she has, her personal channel, you get to see a little bit more of this softer side of Floor Jansen. Not to say that some of the stuff from Nightwish doesn't have softer sides. It does. But you kind of get overwhelmed by the immensity, the power, the majesty, the epicness of Nightwish, that you forget that she's actually also a world-class vocalist in her own right. So let's check this out. This is Floor Jansen doing a song, Nightwish. This is a song called Slow Love Slow. Quiet evening with Miss Jansen. My name is Old School Nerd. Check us out on OldSkuleNerd.com. It's got all of our social media links, the Patreon channel for those who want to help support the channel, and the merchandise store. Check them out over there. The link to this video will be in the one below. This is just kind of a live video that someone caught, so they're sending it to me for me to check out. Let's see how it goes.
Come and share this painting with me. I'm feeling.
She's giving cues to the sound guy on the side stage. He's controlling the monitors at the floor right at her feet. She wanted the mic in front of her. The mic, she tapped the mic a little bit up. He turned it up, and then she came back and just give me a little more. That's how you know where she's cueing it. I told you, a good artist can do this. As you can see, she's not wearing in-ears, so all of her monitors are coming off the floor. So she's got to be able to communicate with her the side monitor engineer. Normally, if it would just be her in-ears, she would be manipulating it from her control unit on her hip. If she needed to, she could do a lot of other things. But this is one of those classic ways that when it's live, sometimes it's just better.
Of me, the magician that never failed. This deep sigh coiled around my chest, intoxicated by nature cold.
Smooth jazz Nightwish. Who would have thought about that? Oh, I got to be honest with you. I do miss Marco. We all do. But if he was there right now, he would kick the crap out of this Abercrombie and Finch model Be like, dude, give me that bass. Dun-dun. He would. But I really like this because it showcased her voice. Slow Love Slows, classic Nightwish song. We've all heard it, but this is a little different. I'm enjoying this.
I wonder, do I love you, or the thought of you? Only the
All these people on the stage, they look like little kids. Look at her guns, dude. Her shoulders and arms, her upper body is so much more developed. She's been working out. I mean, just becoming this, Amazonian specimen that can belt out with beauty and grace and power and all these things. The backup singer over here, you could see her from the shadow of the lights. You could put both of her legs together and they're still probably smaller than Floor Jansen's arms. She's got guns, dog. She can beat the crap out of all these people. It's great. It's so good.
Southern blue, morning dew, let down your guards. I love yous, ice cream castles, lips to ear eyes, slumber deeper than time. So
Shaky cam. I mean, I've had Miss Jansen's vocals give me chills before too, but come on, man. Put the phone on the chair in front of you or something. You're giving us all vertigo, man. I love this stuff. You guys don't know how much I love jazz and blues and come on, man. Focus. Focus that in, bro. You notice how this dude's camera or phone can't seem to focus on anyone, but the second he tries to hone in on Floor Jansen's guns, it automatically focuses. It's like his phone or camera is scared to not be in focus with her. I'm kidding. Come on, she's one of the nicest people on the planet, but she literally looks like what everybody believes. Okay, you see all these, you ever seen the TV show back in the early 2000s, Xena Warrior Princess with Lucy Lawless? Where she's all running around with the sword, she's all, and she's but she doesn't look like, a barbarian warrior princess. Floor does. Like, if Floor Jansen played Xena Warrior Princess, you'd be like, okay, legit believable. Completely believable. 100%. Just saying. We're gonna make it a little heavy jazz right now. So we've stepped away from smooth jazz. And wow. Wow. That's really good.
Feels heavy, huh?
Wow. So anyway, for those who don't know, when you integrate metal with jazz, what you have to do is, instead of this or this, you leave this one up and you move this one down to here, and you sip your wine or your champagne. This is smooth jazz devil horns. So we just do this, right? Smooth jazz devil horns. There you go. That's them right there, guys. If you've ever wanted to know, when you take metal and you put them in smooth jazz, go from this, drop this. It's like that. That's the second stupidest thing I've done today. You want to know what the first is? It was when I